So guys, here is a question. This question is to solve with the Sridharacharya formula, or we can simply say quadratic formula. So how can we do this question? Simply just compare with the general form. Compare with general form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So we can simply say a is our p square, b is our p square minus q square, and c is our minus q square. So write down a is equal to p square, b is equal to p square minus q square, and c is equal to minus q square. So we know the formula to find out the quadratic we know the quadratic formula to find out the roots. So that is x is equal to minus k b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So just substitute the value. Minus b is our b is basically p square minus q square, so write down minus p square minus q square plus minus under root b square minus 4ac. So the value of b is p square minus q square, so we can simply p square minus q square whole square minus 4ac. Just write it down, 4ac. So basically the value of a is p square and c minus q square divided by 2a. So the value of a is p square, so we can write down this as like this. So here minus p square plus q square plus minus under root p square minus q square the whole square minus minus plus it will become, and 4 p square q square divided by 2 p square. So we can write down it as minus p square plus q square plus minus. Guys, we know the formula, that very carefully just see that we know the formula, a minus b whole square plus 4ab is equal to a plus b whole square, isn't it? If you know that formula, then this formula we can use here to rewrite this as under root. So we can write down p square plus q square whole square. So now divide by 2 p square. Now simply just solve it. Now take first time you just take positive value, then you will get minus p square, the value of x is minus p square plus q square plus, since under root hai or square hai, so it will be vanished. So p square plus q square, as it is we can write down divide by 2 p square. So p square is cancel out, so the value of x is equal to 2q square upon 2 p square, that is 2 is cancel out, so the value is basically q square divided by p square. Alright, now for the case second में क्या होगा बेटा, माइनस वैल्यू लेंगे, टेक माइनस वैल्यू from here, so it will become x is equal to minus p square plus q square minus p square plus q square divided by 2p square. So we can write down minus p square plus q square minus p square minus q square divided by 2p square. So q square is cancel out, so we can say minus 2p square divided by 2p square, so it is cancel out, so the value of x is equal to minus 1. That is your answers. So these are the answers. So guys, if the video is helping to you, so you just subscribe my channel and please like my videos.